That was my intro. So on this video, I wanted to discuss just a handful of topics and get some of your get you guys' feedback. First and foremost, I want to talk about the goddamn Mutant game coming out. I don't see enough people talking about it. That game looks amazing. It's got the charm of Ratchet and Clank. It's got the environment freedom to traverse the world and environment like that game with the queer Peter Pan. What's the name of that game? Breath of the Gay or... Oh, Breath of the Wild with Zelda or Link or, that Peter Pan looking motherfucker. Anyway, it looks like that for as far as traversing the environment and whatnot. It's got the combat of Nier Automata. It's got the creative character portion that looks like it matches something like BioWare. That game looks phenomenal. Not enough people talking about it. I'm going to need y'all to do that. Tweet at the developers. I'm going to need you to share some gameplay footage, share your thoughts. That game looks awesome. We need people banding together, talking about that game. Biomutant looks awesome. The other thing I wanted to talk about was I recently started getting back into fitness. And I feel like that shit would be boring to talk about with my goals and whatnot and how I'm doing it, what I'm doing, where I'm going. I would like to talk about it on the channel, but I just feel like not enough people would give a damn because all you do is care about, this piece of plastic fighting this piece of plastic and your whole world revolves around that. But if you do care about fitness in any way, shape, or form, or maybe you're thinking about trying to get some advice on how you should apply it to your life, I would love to. I would be more than happy to dive into what I'm doing. And just a quick overview: I cut out everything but meat and greens. If it's green, I'm eating it, and if it's meat, I'm eating it. And that's pretty much it. In 3 weeks, I've gained. I went from like 192. I'm at 199 right now. I've lost a little over 2 inches around my waist, and I'm not training in the sense of like bodybuilding like I used to. So I'm not going for crazy strength or anything like that. I'm more or less training for overall fitness because I'm diving. I've already signed up at this place called Muller's MMA. It's up in Dallas. I'm be doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. So I'm training for that, get my body in shape for that right now. But so anyway, I can talk about that if you guys want to hear about it. I also wanted to see in general what you guys would like to have me talk about, because what I really want to talk about is kind of like what I did with the Shadow of the Colossus, where I dive into the developer, how he got started, kind of dive into his psyche a little bit, because in turn that gives you a better understanding of his games like Shadow of the Colossus. It did okay, but for the most part, when I talk about things like emotion in games or how storytelling actually interacts and works with the gameplay, and you can't have one without the other necessarily anyway. Those videos that I really want to make don't tend to get a lot of traction. A lot of my channel is based on, or a lot of my followers are based on what I did within multiplayer games with the sniper rifle. And to be honest with you, now that I'm on this new fitness thing, it's not a new thing. I mean, fitness was my whole life, except for like during basically this generation, because I fucked up my back early on in my neck in training. So I kind of had to put that shit on the side burner. So I was doing a lot of gaming while I was sitting on my ass not doing a damn thing. So anyway, I digress. But as far as moving forward with multiplayer, I'm pretty much done with that shit. I have to get up really early. I try to stay to a really strict eating regimen. So multiplayer, I get so caught up in it that I'll end up staying up all hours of the night and waking up at 5 a.m. every morning. It doesn't play well. So I basically cut myself away from playing any kind of multiplayer game. So streaming that is more or less gone. I'll still do it here and there, but it's like I won't ever do it again like I used to. And then I can't stream single player because I don't care what anybody says. If you're trying to get immersed into a world that's being provided to you, and you're streaming it and you're trying to interact with chat like you're supposed to, you're not going to experience that game like you're supposed to. So I refuse to do that. I had previously mentioned doing some reviews on VR and some VR games and stuff like that, but I feel like that's not. I have a hard time actually doing reviews simply because I can't. In order to generate the visuals that I want to while discussing the games, all done through my iPhone, like I do with my whole channel, it takes a lot of time, and I just don't care to do that. So I just want some feedback as to, what kind of content you'd like to see from me aside from what I've done in the past. That because if it has anything to do with multiplayer, because I've enjoyed joining like Porter Rock's podcast or the broadcast or anything like that. That's been fun. It gave me some followers, and so now that I got some new people involved, I'm just going to reach out to y'all, see what it is that this crumb side of gaming is missing, and I'll see if it's something I feel like talking about. I'll dive in there. But I just want to get some direction from you folks. Anyway, appreciate it. Look forward to talking to you.